I did it. I did it, guys. I did it. I really made things work. I really just worked my magic, and we bike. That's all I gotta say, bro. Listen, you guys probably saw my recent video about how I hate PCs, man, especially when they start just not working, like they just go kaput. I hate it. But not only did I have only one PC that was messed up, I have both of them jits messed up, bro. It's crazy, man. So, I'm gonna tell you guys the tale of what happened. The tale of two towers. I ain't talking about 9/11. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about my computer towers. Okay. Now look, you guys already know from watching my last video, I have two PCs, a gaming dedicated one and a streaming and music dedicated one, right? Streaming and music, I'm gonna call that my main because that kind of is. But from what I told you guys last time, a couple weeks ago, it just started restarting on its own. I just couldn't do shit. And every time I tried to open shit, it go, and then it would just restart. Now I tried doing a lot of things, you know what I mean? Tried resetting it, blah, blah, blah. I even restored the dang a solid state drive that I just bought like a year ago. I restored it. So I essentially wiped out all the apps and the documents and like the data, like personal data, which really sucked because like I said, it's like my main PC. Luckily though, all of my music stuff, my extremely important stuff, I have on a separate drive, so it wasn't too bad. I just gotta reinstall the stuff that I have here. But what I had done was, after a while, I had my old SSD. It was an M.2. I had it stored away because obviously I wasn't using it anymore when I upgraded to this one. Put that one in. Shit didn't happen at all anymore. And I was like, huh. So it's really that SSD that I bought only about a year ago, right? So I start, whatever. I figured that out. That was on Sunday, right? I'm like, listen, tomorrow I'm going to call them up. I'm going to call up the warranty guys. Hey, listen, bada boom, bada bing. And see what I can do. Now, a lot of cases, calling warranties can be really, really annoying. So, I was ready to battle. But the guy was relatively nice. He was like, yo, download the WD Black or the SanDisk, driver or whatever. Not the driver, but the firmware updating software. They have like a software for it. I don't know. He said, download the update and install the update on the firmware. Cool. Did that. And surprisingly, it actually didn't restart throughout this whole thing, by the way. So we do the update, bada boom. That's done. Then he's like, listen, I want you to run an extensive test to see if it's really your SSD. And I'm like, listen, I got you, buddy. First time I do it, bink, it starts going up and up and up and up. It's supposed to be like 10 minutes. He's like, I'm going to call you bike. I said, okay, call me bike, right? 10 minutes goes by, I open it up, that bit on 33. And I'm like, it's on 33. He's like, all right, give it an hour. And I said, give it an hour? This shit said 10 minutes. What the fuck you mean? So he's going to call me back in about an hour. All right, whatever. Calls me back. It's been an hour. He calls me back. And then I'm like, yeah, brother, this shit's still stuck at 33. Again, surprisingly enough, it hasn't restarted this entire time. This PC was restarting like every freaking minute before. So I was like shook that it was even working. Then he's like, listen, close it out with Task Manager, run it again, see what happens. I'm going to call you back in about 15 minutes. Okay, cool. 15 minutes goes by. I already ran the extensive setup one more time to see how far it would get this time, if it would hopefully complete. Motherfucker stuck at 5%. And he's like, listen, bro, has it restarted yet? And I was like, no. He's like, listen, use it for about 1 day, 2 days, see if it restarts on you. And if it does, we'll just send you a new one. And the motherfucker hasn't restarted since. The motherfucker hasn't restarted since. I feel like I barely even did anything. If all it was a damn firmware update, what the fuck? That's really all it was, bro. A damn fucking firmware update. Like, bro, this shit should be fucking automatic. I don't know, bro. But speaking of updates, not only did I fix this computer, that's the fix now. We're back on the regular computer. I'm back running everything. I'll even show you. Obviously, I don't have anything going on this computer right now, and this is my gaming one. So, you know, I have everything kind of set up here. But yeah, this one's fixed now. My main is back to life. But not only did I fix, I also upgraded. You know what I'm saying? I upgraded. And I'm going to tell you about my gaming PC now. Because as you guys also know from the previous video, I wanted to play Battlefield. And I couldn't. Because every time I tried to run it, it said secure boot was not installed. Now listen. The same thing, you know, I'll keep it brief because I did mention this in the last video already, but I had to go in, change my BIOS to have secure boot enabled, blah, 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 was a whole bunch of extra stuff, and when I did it the first time, when I made the video, it gave me a boot loop, like where I was just in the motherboard's BIOS software, like endlessly, and I don't even remember how I fixed it. I fixed it somehow, and then I was like, I'm not even going to touch this. But that's what's funny. I touched it again. And I'll tell you why. I was talking to my boy about it, and he was like, oh, you probably wouldn't be able to update to Windows 11. Windows 11, you have to have it. And I was like, you know, that's funny that you mention it. I am on Windows 10. I think Windows 11 would be cool to have. And he was like, well, you can't do it yet because your CPU is a little older. I had a Ryzen 7. It was like one of the first gens, though, or something like that. And in order to have Windows 11, according to him, he said it needs to be a 3rd gen CPU. I don't know. It doesn't, you know, that's what I was told. And I was like, all right, well, you know what? Let's do it. If it's going to keep my computer, you know, at its freshest, at its, you know, keeping the blade sharp, okay? Then let's do it. So I bought a Ryzen 9. It was like a 5900 XT or something like that. You know, you ask me about this shit, I really don't know. But I know it's a good one. I tried to specifically get one that was actually pretty good. So when it gets here, I'm like, cool. How the hell do I install it, bro? Turns out I need thermal paste. And I'm like, all right. Oh, God. So I order the damn thing. And I need an extra thing here to freaking install it. Thermal paste. I don't have any. So I'm like, all right. Great. So I go to my boy's house, and this is mad late. I'm trying to go to the gym. I'm like, yeah, listen. You have thermal paste, bro? I need to pick something up from your crib anyway. Let's switch this bitch out right now. Boom! So I'm driving, right? I'm going to his place. It's really late. I'm trying to make it quick so I can go to the gym. Cool, right? I go to his place, pick up the thing I needed to pick up, and I'm like, listen, I brought my PC. I brought the new chip. I brought the new XYZ. Right? So we switched the CPU, and turns out my update or my system version of my motherboard's BIOS or whatever was, again, an extremely old one. So I could not install the CPU right then and there. Which in my head, I was like, bruh, oh my God, bro. It just felt like I did nothing. This shit was like a never-ending journey. Like, dude, I ordered the freaking thing. I already had to wait for the CPU. You know what I mean? I want to install it because, you know, I want to get it over with. Turns out I need thermal paste. Drive to his place. We literally install it. Won't turn on because my damn thing, like, it's just something new every single fucking time. So fuck, you know what I mean? I tell him to put the old one back in. Fuck it. I'll figure it out, man. So I ordered thermal paste that night. That night, bro. It's before I left. I ordered the thermal paste. I ordered it for the quickest delivery. 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. Literally like overnighted. Wake up in the morning, that bitch not there. I look at my email, that shit says it's delivered. No, it's not. Who the fuck did you deliver to, bro? Because you didn't deliver to me, bro. That shit pissed me off. And I tried to fucking refund it. I was like, I didn't get my shit, man. Dude, you send another one or I'm going to start kicking shit down, bro. But they tell me, no, you know, sometimes they mark things as delivered even when it's not delivered yet. Trying to check to see if you got it tomorrow by 5 p.m. By 5 p.m. I'm a cheap bastard, okay? I wanted my money back right then and there. So now I got to wait until tomorrow at 5 p.m. Whatever. It's not going to, you know, magically appear. It's not at my fucking porch. The dude didn't even take a fucking picture. It said it was dropped off at the door of the fucking porch. It wasn't even fucking dropped off, man. Wasn't fucking dropped off. So, there's that. Now I got an extra thing that I have to do because now I'm impatient and I have to go buy the shit. So, I hop my little ass into my car. And I go play some basketball at EOS with my boys. Shout out to all my dogs, you know what I'm saying? I did pretty damn good today. I'm so bad, but I did pretty damn good today. And luckily, there's a Best Buy right next to it. Get the thermal paste there, jump home, blah, 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 blah. Cool. My main PC is still on, by the way. Totally working. I'm happy with that. Good. That's one of the things I was looking out for. Going to my gaming PC, I'm like, listen, I'm ready. I got my damn thermal paste. I got everything. Let's download the software now. Let's do it all right now. So I had to download this file. I had to do all this shit. I had to go into my BIOS and like, no. I didn't even have to go in my BIOS. I did it like from the software. Like there's software apparently for the Gigabyte stuff. I don't know. I did it through that. I updated my BIOS through that. Now I have the latest Gigabyte X470 AORUS Gaming firmware update. So that's great. Huzzah! You'd think that's the end of it, right? I install my CPU. It works. Granted, I'm not sure how I did on the fan side. It feels like the fan is like really like, I mean, I don't know. When it first starts up, that motherfucker runs. I don't know if I did that right, but you know what? Whatever it is, what it is. It's working. It hasn't given me problems yet, and it's been like hours now. But I install the CPU, and I'm like, great. Tell me I can do this secure boot shit, and tell me that I can get Windows 11. Okay? No. Can't get Windows 11 yet. Can't do it. Why? Because secure boot's not enabled. Oh my god. So I go back into the, you know the thing that gave me an infinite BIOS loop earlier? Yeah, I did that again. And it looped me again. And I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm going to crash out. I was more confident this time because I knew that things weren't messed up. I just needed to get through the infinite loop somehow, which I did eventually. I just kept redoing the same things. So when I finally get back in, and I'm sorry this video is so long, oh my goodness. I usually don't yap this much, man. I'm sorry. When I get back into the thing, into my Windows, right? I'm like, dude, my motherboard, there's no, it's got to just not be compatible. And I looked it up. And what it really was, what was causing that infinite boot loop is because apparently my storage disk on this computer was like RBM or RMB, and it needed to be GPT or something like that. So I literally had to convert it from RBM to GPT using fucking command prompt. I'm not even fucking kidding. I literally looked up a video on this shit. It wasn't that hard. It was actually like literally like 3 steps. But I felt like fucking hacker, man. Like I really did. So just word to the wise, if you have an X470, you know, Gigabyte gaming ultimate or whatever the hell it's called, ultra motherboard, and you're having problems putting that secure boot on to play fucking Battlefield or whatever other game, check to see if your drive is RBM or GPT. Because if it's not GPT, it has to be GPT. Just putting that out there. Word to the wise. So I did all that bullshit. Went into the BIOS. Secure boot enabled. All the bullshit good. I hit that enter button and I was like, I swear to God, I got a new processor. I got the latest firmware for the fucking motherboard. I switched my shit to the GPT. If I get any more problems, I'm gonna shoot myself. And lo and behold, it was perfect. I get on. It says, yo, you have a new update. You could get Windows 11. I'm like, okay, let's fucking do it. I update it now, and look at us now, bro. Look at us now, bro. We are lit. We are lit. I can play whatever the hell I want. I could play Hollow Knight Silk Song. Remember, guys, I did refund my freaking Battlefield because I was so pissed off. But we lit now. We're lit now. You know, this is what it is. This is what it is. Okay? But yeah, that's the story of my fucking PC nightmares. It's all over. It's all behind us. I wish I had time to edit this video because 16 minutes is too damn long. I know none of y'all are even going to stick around and watch this. Hey, if you made it to this point, put the pizza emoji in the comments because I know nobody's going to do it. I don't even get comments regardless, bro. I'm talking to like all 0 people that comment. If you get to this point, put a damn pizza in the goddamn comment section. I don't know, but anyway, I have really yapped. I've been yapping at you guys like crazy recently. I'm really sorry. But I'm gonna let you off there. I've chewed your ear off long enough. You know, I'm gonna see y'all on the flip.